MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Welsh. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
With Merrifield next to bat, he will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, Dero. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than Dero win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Stepping up to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Three and 0 now. Ryu is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
3 and 2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Stepping in, George Brett, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
In is Jorge Soler, and something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Over to first, Ryu. Runner back standing. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Dozier is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Mike Montgomery, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, John Olerud. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Count is 2-1.
This is foul right side. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next to bat for Toronto, Roberto Alomar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. A change up on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Carter.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
He's going.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here's the 2-0. Popped him up. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And up steps Salvador Perez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Hit to short, reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the first baseman, number 66.
Set to get his day started, Ryan O'Hearn. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, but called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, he's 2 for 3. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Grichuk.
Here's Randal Grichuk batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Brett Phillips will bat next. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Brett Phillips.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
Standing in, Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Phillips on at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Adalberto Mondesi waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
None out, runners at first and second. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next to the Royals, the 3rd baseman, George Brett.
Now at the plate, George Brett. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That 3rd base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
In now, Jorge Soler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here's the 1-0. Popped up. Guerrero waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We played 2.5. No score on the show. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
The center fielder, Teoscar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Strike 2, swinging.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The count now is 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Gordon. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 16.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
Digging in to try it again, John Olerud. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Olerud is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's inside. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Outside, 3-0 now. Roberto Alomar will be next. One out and a runner on second base. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Alomar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Merrifield picks it up onto first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Hunter Dozier digging in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here it comes.
1-0.
And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now here's the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Ready for another chance? Joe Carter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In the air to straightaway right. Soler on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready now, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. So far this year against southpaws, Gordon is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
And he gets him to go after 102 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
Now at the plate, Brett Phillips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Now the 1-0.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Alomar gloves it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, with Merrifield.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Randall Grichuk at the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2-1 after the foul ball there. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with the bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
So stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, the pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Strike two.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Olerud. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Taken in by Brett. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Royals nothing. So coming to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Carter comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, George Brett.
Stepping in, George Brett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Line drive, base hit to right.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag.
Oh, he's safe.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he takes strike two.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're down 2-0. Jake Kalish enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 74, Jake Kalish.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the sixth.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First offering on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Now the pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And he lays off for ball 1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joe Carter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Carter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for one.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping up now, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
There's ball 4.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. From the belt, kicks and deals. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Now back, right fielder,
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Merrifield is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line in left. Guerrero in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
He's set. Here it comes.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Shot toward right center. Soler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So digging in now, Danny Jansen has got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate now, John Olerud. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Now in the box, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The Blue Jays are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Alex Gordon goes quietly to lead off the 8th.
Brett.
So striding forward now, Brett Phillips. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Whit Merrifield. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. One and one. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Ken Giles enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Striding in once again, Adalberto Mondesi. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. From the stretch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Two out with the man at first. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners going. Strike taken, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Kevin McCarthy will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now, Roberto Alomar, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Joe Carter. first pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Line towards center field. Phillips is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're up 2-0. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the ninth. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
To the plate now, George Brett as he grounds one briskly to short. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. KC down to their final strike in this one. And he got him as the Blue Jays finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
A 2-0 finish today. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Hyunjin Ryu earns his first win of the season. Ken Giles records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For Kansas City, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.